the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Jacob Cowing now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, 49ers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action now. Purdy forced to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. As this defense is unable to hold, gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
Out to his right. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Moving outside the pocket. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Giant first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Giants first down.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. The ball's out. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Forced out wide. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Giants will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Right around up. Yellow. Stop.
We'll go play action. Purdy. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Outside. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Javon Holland has to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Back to throw. Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this stays a 2-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
53.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Outside. Stop.
On play action, here's Purdy. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Could couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. The ball comes out. One of the Giants has it. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Now, Watkins on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
First and 10 for Purdy. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Purdy. On the run to the right. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And the Giants come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now, for the point after. It's up and good. And the Giants are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That'll be taken in by Parker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. So good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain on the play. And the 49ers first down.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Purdy now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Running from the pistol with Parker. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Purdy looks out of the pistol. Exiting the pocket right. That is on. What a job on the scramble. George Pickens. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. And I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A carry here for Tracy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Dart. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. He'll run with Tracy. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is
And a
third.
shotgun. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
That's taken at about the 14. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Rolling right. This one is complete along the sideline. Very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 118. Watch out. Yellow.
To throw is Purdy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 42-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
Yeah, really I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Outside. Yellow.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Going up top. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
44-yard line.
Safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
A gain of 14. First down, Giants.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
guy missed, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you had things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now Watkins on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass. Is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, 49ers.
At the 40-yard line.
Watch out!
Here's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on the first down. Now here's second and goal. Now Purdy. For the end zone, batted away. Incomplete. Was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's third and goal. Barkley. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. Here's Gart on first and 10. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
Giants first down.
On the give, it's Tracy. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's out of bounds. We're going to mark him at the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now it's Tracy to run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme. And then in this case, the next phase is the time.
Sorry, fucking. Oh no, what was that? Oh, he was fucking around the ball. He was gonna do that dumb shit.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, 49. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. On first down, Dart. He'll look down here and get it to Neighbors. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. A run to start the fourth quarter, and here's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back in the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
A gain of 4. And this is third down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the kick to extend the drive.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And they'll take this down inside 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Now the former Sundowner Cam Scattergood. Neomatic's only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And this is third down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one from 43 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Cowan now to bring it back. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this will be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. Now he'll work his way out right.
Oh my goodness gracious, yo. Did you miss it?
First down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Out of the gun. They give it to Barkley.
Touching me with that bullshit.
And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, very big touchdown there makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on
Come on, neighbors, block, nigga. What the fuck is you doing?
49er football. They have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral,
Let's go. It's over. Again.
Tonight he's been intercepted. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
and that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Cowan now to bring it back. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. Second and inches.
Get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Don't need much. It is third and inches. On play action, here's Purdy. And this is caught on the sideline. It's a first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York will get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
At the Giants'
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
3 yards. And a 40-yarder first down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Back to throw. Purdy. That's to the end zone.
You gotta move off. Fuck is he doing? Stand back there.
He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy.
Oh,
Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
First of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. Forced to his right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take